I don't think we have idols anymore. I think we have something a lot more dangerous. Before we go there, let us discuss what it means to idolize somebody. To admire or respect someone very much, often too much. A phenomenon in which a famous person transcends their humanity, transcends their status as just a famous person. They become something greater. They become a symbol for people to look up to, a person that the average man can look at and think, I should emulate their qualities. And we had a bunch of them. People who've paved their way for their cultures to get the spotlight on a national or international stage. One of the biggest examples of such a person was this guy called Jimmy Savile. If you've not heard of him, he was a very popular TV and radio personality who was also knighted. He was very well beloved by the people of the UK, and he had a very respectable social standing. People loved him, people loved his opinions. He was the person who raises funds for the poor and for the diseased. And later, after his death, posthumously, it was found out that he was not a very good guy. He was not a great man. And he's hardly going to be the last. Maybe idols were never really perfect people. I think it's unfair to hold anybody to that regard. Maybe idols could never have lived up to their reputations, and the only difference is that these days information spreads a lot quicker. The spaces that we interact in are also open, that our idols are now a lot closer to us. Whenever they do mess up, it reaches the audience, their haters, and everybody in between really, really quickly.
I've made a severe...
I don't think there are people in the world that you could look up to anymore, because now you view them as human beings. No longer are you holding your famous people / celebrities / idols to a higher place than yourself. You view them as authentic, flawed human beings. And since you feel like you know them, you are a lot more easy to forgive them when they do mess up.
How could we not get attached to someone like you? You shouldn't form a relationship with me. At the end of the day, I'm entertainment.
You know, what you see is not really reflective of reality. It's very easy to ignore that. And it's very exhausting to be constantly aware of that. Because you like somebody, you cheer them on. Achievements of your famous celebrity might feel like your own achievements. Let's say you discovered a very niche YouTube channel and you really like their content and they blow up to 1 million subscribers. That would feel like a win for you. And that is the real danger here. It's not like we don't admire anybody anymore, but the way we admire them is like we would admire a friend. So you could say that the 21st century is truly the death of the idol and the birth of the friend. But they're not your friends. Always keep that in mind.